It's good to be here, everybody. In fact, it's good to be anywhere where my mom isn't yelling at me. Why don't you pick up after yourself? Get a job. Your father's never coming home with that pack of cigarettes. 25 years is too long. Papa, we miss you. Come home. So, I see some couples out in the audience. Valentine's Day was Friday, and my girlfriend had been pressuring me. And we've been together for a while now, and she says that I never surprise her. Fair enough. I guess we'll just see when the results from the AIDS test come back. You guys know what the worst part about dating a Jewish woman is? It's the Jewish part. Now, Jewish women are notoriously bad at cooking, and they're even worse people. Any Jews here tonight? Mazel tov, Modest Yahoo to you. One of my resolutions this year is I'm trying to lose weight, not for any superficial reasons, just because I want my bed sheet to support me when I try to hang myself again. I mean, but it would be nice to have a nice set of abs when my body is found. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can't slice your wrist with an overdrawn debit card. Believe me, I've tried several times. A couple days ago, I went to the gas station to buy a pack of smokes, and the cashier asked me for my ID, and I didn't have it with me, so I thought, what is the best way that I could express, my age, let her know that I need these. So I pulled out my penis and I said, "Ma'am, does this look like the dick of a minor to you?" And then she directed me where I could go get some candy cigarettes down the aisle. What I'm trying to say is I'm hung like a child. All right, everybody, I'm going to end it on this note. Thank you. I like to call my dick Marlboro because it's small, it's highly addictive, and it looks great in a cowboy's mouth. Smoke them if you got them. Right, ma'am? Thanks, everybody. I'm running show.
Ladies, how are we doing? Ginger, are you single? You're not single? Really? It's unfortunate. I was gonna spit hot game at you. I'm a big fan of gingers.
They have no soul.
No. Yeah, but they look like they smell of delicious cinnamon. Come on. Gingers are fantastic. Let me ask you this. Where do you see yourself in 10 beers? Maybe involved in an awkward silence with me? Or you're contemplating an exit strategy? Come on. You ever been with a man with a Speedy Rewards card? Changing your mind about your man now, aren't you? Get you a free chocolate milk every once in a while. You just think about it. Thanks for keeping eye contact while I sexually harassed you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You are a trooper. Awesome. Good. I confuse myself because I'm really, really annoyed by my neighbors. yet I absolutely adore listening to their domestic disturbances. I mean, they are amazing fighters. Some of the terminology they use is amazing, but sometimes their fights just drag on, and it gets extremely annoying. And that's when I feel I have to intervene. And the way I intervene is I simply go over to their apartment, and I knock on their door, and whenever one of them answers, I just simply go, "Does this mean I have to go to Grandma's house tonight?" You're not gonna get it, are you? Does this mean I did something bad? Does this mean you're gonna drink that brown liquid and throw shit? I was utilizing my smartphone while sitting on the toilets, getting some multitasking done. I was actually sitting there on Facebook, where I happened to like a picture that my buddy posted, and I simply liked this picture because I really enjoyed his outfit. His color coordination was exquisite. But right after liking this picture, I realized that that was the most girly thing I had ever done, liking a picture because of an outfit. But then I got done peeing and stood up and realized, wait. Yesterday, I watched a whole season of Sex and the City. That's the most girly thing that I've ever done. How oblivious can I be sometimes? Good. I creeped out a really hot chick that was playing pinball the other night. I walked up to her and I just stared at her while she played for like a minute before I finally said, I wouldn't mind tapping on that next. And she looked at me in disgust and I was like, wait, pump your brakes, ma'am, don't flatter yourself. I was talking about the machine. I want to fuck the pinball machine. Jesus, get over yourself.
I've decided I'm going to quit comedy.
No.
I'm going to devote all of my time to writing country songs. You remember my first hit, All My Exes Call Me Sexist? And I figured since so many country songs are written in prison anyways, I decided to write a prison-themed love song. It's called It Was a Hole. But it wasn't your hole. It's a sad song, and I'm sorry for looking right at you when I said that. So I got high on life last night. I almost OD'd. Woke up at the crack of dawn this morning, had a stack of job applications next to me. I updated my resume. I was wearing a three-piece suit. Y'all almost lost me. My girlfriend was on top of me doing conventional CPR, going, "Relax, damn it, relax! Don't you try on me! You've never tried before! Don't try on me now!" When somebody's really nice and sweet, we call them sweet. When someone is like shady and, I don't know, unscrupulous, we call them unsavory. Who's tasting these people? My ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend is tasting these people. Fucking whore. So Fox has a new show out called The Sing-Off. Without watching this at all, I immediately know that it's a bunch of Korean men named Sing, all fighting to the death. Saw the American version of that. It's called The Jack-Off. Nobody died. Really dehydrated though. Still on that phone though. Still on that phone. Just dead center. Am I that bad? Are you live tweeting this bitch? Is that what's going on? You're playing Candy Crush. Bullshit. Awesome. Delicious. You know what the problem with Candy Crush is? No one's gonna know this until it's too late. No one's gonna know that it's this secret government conspiracy that's implanting all of these hypnotic suggestions in our mind, and no one's gonna know what the fuck happened until we all vote Dick Cheney, Justin Bieber 2016. They made a movie about it. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. You're in public. You just got this phone. It's gonna take you 6 fucking months to figure out how to use it. You don't gotta learn it now.
I had it for 2 days. I'm like, God.
Fuck. You're dressed colorfully enough as it is, and now you're shiny? Can I just keep telling all my jokes straight to you so I can maintain eye contact? Because your phone is brighter than the sun for everyone sitting behind you. Okay. All of my friends are having babies now. My friend said the weirdest thing to me. She said, "He's so cute. I wish he would stay this size forever." I said, "Well, how do you know you don't have a midget right now?" "I don't know." "Oh my God, how do I know if I have a midget right now?" "I don't know, I'm no doctor. But you know what? If he doesn't grow anymore, on St. Patrick's Day, he's mine." I called it. I don't know how to react with babies. I don't know. I've decided if and when I do have a baby, I'm gonna celebrate by getting a full back tattoo on the baby. I don't want that shit. And I want to be the cool dad that buys the kid a tattoo, but if you get him a full back tattoo when he's 18, that shit's gonna cost like $2,000. You do it now while the canvas is small. You get like full sleeves for like $15 a piece. You're setting the kid up for some awkward dating nights. Some times as an adult. Why do you have a tattoo that says sippy cup thuggin'? It's just that the coolest dad in the world. It would be cool to be a tattoo artist. Like, you get to tattoo on boobs and such, and it's a lot of fun. I always wondered if that's like is that like a massage situation where you'd want someone of the opposite sex? Or is that like a doctor situation where you want someone of the same sex? I have a different question for you. I feel like I'm picking on you. Am I picking on you? What's your name? Julie? Julie? Have you ever seen a dick tattoo? Now, I've seen a few. And my question is, was that a woman doing that, or was that a guy giving the dick tattoo? Just the tattoo artist sitting there. Why does he keep holding it? So Julie, I do have a tattoo of Waldo somewhere on my body. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna finish up with this, Brian. Anyone here ever tried a neti pot? You know what I'm talking about? The neti pot? You know what I'm talking about. Anyone ever tried the neti pot? No, you haven't, because you've talked to the people that like it, and they're fucking idiots. No, it's super easy. What you do is you boil saline. Boil what? Fuck you. And then you put it into this cute little funnel pot. It is a cute little pot. It does look nice. And then you pour it into your nose. Let me get this straight. I already feel like shit. I have a cold. And you want me to waterboard myself with hot seawater? Yeah, you'll waterboard my ass. You know, that sounds like the kind of shit, that sounds like the kind of torture that it would take to get me to convince my friends to try that shit. You will tell your friends to like the neti pot. No, it's awful. You will tell your friend it's super easy. No, it's terrible. You will like us on Facebook and share a post. No, it's so annoying. Now, how do sinuses feel? Actually, yeah, they feel great. That's wonderful. Thanks. Thank you very much, folks. My name's Jimmy Bain. Stay off your phone. Shut the fuck up. Brian Bobo.
I nicknamed my penis vagina because they can't all be dick jokes. Right? Right. Okay, so my husband announced that he's in a weight loss competition with some guys at work. His goal is 30 pounds, and I was like, hey, I got some great advice for you. You know, a really good tip would be to, just eat whatever it is you want, like chew it for as much as, you want to enjoy it, and then make sure you spit it out before you consume it completely. And my husband was like, that sounds like an eating disorder. Who would ever do that? And I was like, no one you know. No one you share a bed with, honey. I'm getting old, you guys. I'm 36, and that's old? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think it's old. But some of my friends think that my face looks pretty good for my age, and I'm really flattered, but I'd like to think that my brown skin holding up is the least it could do since it's held me back in many ways. Right? Oh, man. You guys, China has an important innovation. It's called smile surgery. And doctors there will gladly turn the corners of your mouth upward so that it looks like you're happy all the time. Or they could just get rid of communism. We were really broke growing up, you guys. I remember my father would fill the space of our government housing with his expert nonstop whistling. He would brag about how great he whistled, and the only thought that ever occurred to me was, what about a full-time job, Dad? Can you get great at that? Because I'm pretty sure it's whistle while you work. Not instead. Oh, man. I gotta tell you that my husband is fantastic. He's a really wonderful guy. He's really laid back, super supportive. But every now and then he will complain that we don't have enough sex. Which is why I had to sit him down recently and say, honey, I like you. Just not in that way. No thanks. You guys remember being really young and hormonal? What was that, like 12 years of age? And adults around you would drop references about sex and you were confused. You had no idea what it meant. But you were intrigued. One of these days you look forward to doing it. Aren't you glad sex isn't what you thought it was as a child? Yes? Because I thought it was our belly buttons. I remember looking down at my tummy and thinking, hey, this looks pretty weird. Maybe it's for the future. But at the same time, God was like, it's weirder than that. It's your vagina. I hate when people complain about the driving distance to their cottages, right? My cottage is an hour away. My cottage is 3 hours away. Shut up. You have 2 homes. Who would want them next door to each other? Seriously, though. Rich people in Michigan live incredible lives. So many of them can afford a cottage in addition to their year-round homes. You know what that says to me? Man, screw the debate on the his and her closets. I want my side of the state, okay? Why don't you give me a quaint and breezy lakeshore community with a population of, 1,200 people? Say you throw in 4 horny husbands whose wives play bridge on Wednesdays, because you know what they say. Extra house, slutty spouse. People say that, right? Oh, man. I have some wonderful female friends in my life, you guys. These ladies are great. They're always there to support me. But we challenge each other philosophically sometimes. And I gotta say, I was on the losing end of an argument recently because they all agreed that an emotional affair is just as bad as a physical affair. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me, you guys. It's not apples to apples. But then one woman at the table was like, hey, I'm going to take it a step further. I think an emotional affair is worse than a physical affair because there's a spiritual connection, with your spouse that you can't ever breach. It's like this thing that's between them, and you'll never get there yourself. And I was like, still don't agree, you guys. In fact, every lady in the house tonight has my permission, you guys. Feel free to get lost in my husband's eyes for hours, all right? Just don't sit on his face. I don't care if you meet once a month in some secret diner and share a milkshake through the same straw. I draw the line at face sitting, you guys. What are the consequences of an emotional affair? A cold and distant household. What are the consequences of a physical affair? Raising someone else's baby. I'll take a loveless marriage for 200, Alex. Guys, it's been my time. Thank you so much.
You're all drinking, that's good. That's good. I can't drink. Celebrating 2 years sobriety, drug and alcohol free, that's me. That's a cheap applause, I'm gonna take it though, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did it for the wrong reason. I did it for a woman. And they tell you when you're in recovery, you do, yeah, judging by the amount of alcohol, you guys don't know what recovery is, but they say you're supposed to do it for yourself. But I did it for a woman, all right? Bad idea. Bad. Bad. So bad. I had a woman, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about her. I'm almost 40, she was a little bit older than me. Cool, right? You gotta maintain the age, you know what I'm saying. Okay. She had a high-paying, highly influential job, so, which is so much better than what I do, which is nothing. It's like a sugar mama. Went on a few dates, 4 or 5 dates, it was weird. I always had to go see her, okay? She was always wearing a robe. I know. Thinking Steve caught a break, things are going good, things are looking up. That's why it broke my heart when she slammed that gavel and said 16 months in prison. That was the judge I got sober for. Because she sent me to prison. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Michigan has very strict drunk driving laws. Do you guys know that?
Yes.
Anything more than 3, you're going to do some time.
Yes.
I had a few more than 3. No, I had 5 total, Jagoff. Just 5. Alright? I'm not a total douchebag, only 5. Fuck's wrong with him? Who brought that guy? Jesus. But she sent me to prison, and NIMDOC sent me to Jackson, where they send everybody. Quarantine's a riot. I highly recommend it. So after my classification, they sent me to a beautiful place called Bellamy Creek, which is right down the road in Ionia. You guys ever been through Ionia? Whole fucking town's a prison. It's a prison, a Little Caesars, and a family video, because they can't have cable and they need to get porn somewhere. You know what I mean? So pizza, porn, and prison. 3 P's in Ionia. That's all you need, right? That's it. I'm adjusting well. It's nice. It's nice. Now I get to choose what I eat. I can take my time. I don't have two guys with tasers telling me to hurry it up, son. You know? I don't have to worry about two big guys from Detroit reaching over me trying to steal my fruit cup off my tray. They like their fruit in Detroit, you guys, I'm telling you. They do. They do. I can now masturbate in the shower without five guys cheering me on. It's a bonus. It is a bonus. I like it. I walk freely in the yard. I don't have to worry about anybody asking me to hide anything in my prison wallet. The prison wallet is your asshole, in case you didn't know it. Yep. Right in the butt. That stuff happens in prison. Not to me. That's the story I'm gonna die with. Form your own opinion. Oh, fuck you. But it's nice. I moved back to Grand Rapids when I got out. I have a 10-year-old daughter. I know a couple of you ladies like, somebody procreated with this guy? I say, yeah. Thanks, Jose Cuervo. But anyway, I was even married. I was married. You believe that shit? I know. And I'm divorced now, thank Christ. But I got to tell you about my wife. When I was married, my wife only knew 2 sexual positions. You know more than 2, I'm assuming, right? Got the redhead and the sexy eyes. She know more than 2? Good enough. My wife knew 2. Missionary and drunk. That was it. And drunk was basically missionary with less resistance and more snoring. That's all it was. That's all it was. And before you ladies start judging me, it's not rape if she climaxes, so I was good. All right? That's how you get out of the rape beef. Let you know. Shh, hold on a second. Daddy's talking. Said I got a daughter, she's 10. She likes to go on my computer, all right? She does. I got a lot of pictures now. I'm taking time saving the memories. She comes across a picture. I have a Jennifer Aniston on my computer. We'll just say that I use it for a screensaver. You know what I mean? She looks at me and she's like, Dad, why do you have a picture of Rachel from Friends on your computer? I said, well, honey, she's good looking. Daddy's got a little bit of a crush. She's good looking. She looks at me with those beautiful green eyes, 10-year-old voice, just puts her hand on my shoulder and goes, it's not going to happen, buddy. It was at that point that I told her the baby my wife miscarried was my favorite. Don't boo that. You got to keep a 10-year-old down. You don't let them get the upper hand in shit. All right? You don't. Keep them down. I'm going to tell you guys this though. I'm a pretty well-mannered guy. I'm a pretty nice guy. But I'm going to share a story with you guys. Some of you guys are probably going to hate me, but I don't give a fuck. Walking downtown the other day, I got scolded by an old lady for saying the N-word. I know what you're saying, Steve. We see the haircut. We get it. Fucking just bear with me. I gotta tell you guys this. I grew up in a house. My brother, my dad. That was it. Single dad. I heard the N-word all the time. All right. That's how it was. I say it all the time now to my daughter. Anytime something stupid comes out around the N-word, you gotta shut that shit down. I gotta tell you, this lady yelled at me because this homeless guy, they really fucking hate it when you use the N-word. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He asked me for $1 and I said no. Because you can't say yes all the time, folks. Sometimes you have to say no. You guys are a little uncomfortable there because you thought I was gonna say nigger, but the N-word was no. Alright? Get your fucking heads out of your asses, people. My name is Steve Pierce. You guys have a good night.